rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the stuff. Look at the hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another...
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Green Bay. It's the Cowboys and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. Here's Hernandez on first down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And this play's still live. He faked the spike to the throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play. They're going to their first test in containing a quarterback on the run.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Back to throw. Hernandez. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool. He looks calm. He looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield. Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hernandez. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you maybe go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 63 yards. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. On this stage college conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open.
The give is to Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Jones again. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh my goodness.
Zone, but it's incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in there.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interception. Hernandez on 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted.
Oh my goodness.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown. Let's go. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now this. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jaden Reed with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn.
The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's fought from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well.
That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Back to throw. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. It's caught inside the 25. That's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. Hernandez now throwing on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 73 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense...
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there, and the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. To throw is Hernandez. Throwing to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Looking to throw. Hernandez finds his big tight end, Morelli Cox. And he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Back to throw. Hernandez. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage.
Touchdown! Jaden Reed, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game. And
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion.
There he goes, right side. Well, it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 44 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Let's go.
Now Hernandez throwing to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hernandez into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh my goodness. That was a frozen goal through, bro. That's crazy.
Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well,
Don't throw in zone coverage. Whatever you do.
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Watson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be
it to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
George Hallis, what do you mean, bro?
This is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boom. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, your Billy you do. Ooh.
I ain't got none.
And breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2.
Notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
MVP. Let's get it.
Back in Week 13, the Packers won an instant classic in their first matchup against the Chiefs. Can Kansas City get revenge? Find out next on Madden Football.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history.
Here's Hernandez on first down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Down the sideline he goes. Packers. Christian Watson with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Packers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. Back to throw.
Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, 52 yards. And the Packers will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hernandez. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And getting this just shy of midfield. He'll spot it at the 49. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw. Hernandez. His throw incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. There he goes again. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their pre. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jaden Reed with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Packers are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Their The quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez out to the left here to Reed. He's across midfield and finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Hernandez. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably... Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Hernandez throwing to start the drive. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And Watson has it right side. Touchdown! Christian Watson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Here we go. Hernandez now throwing to start the drive. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed.
Kills.
Speed.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional.
Touchdown! Christian Watson, 31 yards. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Packers offense set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive. Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 49 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's at cruise control.
To throw is Hernandez on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown! Jaden Reed, 48 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Let's go now.
Now Hernandez throwing to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. That's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 49 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from going up by 30. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
Hey, we eating somewhere tonight? Let's do it. Rook is paying.
Participation. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
Super Bowl champions. I like the sound of that. Club done, baby!
Well, chat, I'm going to get off for a few. I'll be back. I won a Super Bowl. I'll be back. I gotta play some 2K right quick. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.